this is BarrelDragon65 again, and this video will be my EA reactions, my E3, my reaction for the Microsoft press conference at E3. They start off with the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Oh, before I continue, all these Xbox games they're introducing is just for the Xbox One. Okay, they start off with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I did like the graphics on it, but most people are now saying, including myself, that let it go. Let Call of Duty go. Okay? I mean, Call of Duty is a good franchise, but it's time to simmer it down. They've introduced 2 new racing games. They're talking about Forza 5, and then they talk about Forza Horizon 2. I'm not a big racing game fan. The only racing game I play is Mario Kart. Then they talked about Evolve. Basically a 4 against 1 game. You can even play 4 humans or survivors battling one monster, or you can play the monster. They've also touched a little about Assassin's Creed Unity. Know more about that. Ubisoft did the main presser announcement on that. Assassin's Creed Unity is set in 18th century Paris during the beginning of the Reign of Terror. If you don't know what it is, go online, read a history book, stay in class. They also introduced a new Dragon Age game, Dragon Age Inquisition. I've never touched Dragon Age games and probably never will. Last year they talked a little about a game called Sunset Overdrive. This time they showed gameplay of it, and it is fantastic. It is a must-have. But like I said, it's just for the Xbox One. They've introduced a new Dead Rising 3 DLC. It is great. I subscribe, kind of a friend to a Twitch streamer called Tom the Iron Man, aka Sergeant Harvey. He purchased it last night. Played it. It is great. It's like arcade style, based on Capcom franchises, Mega Man, Final Fight, Street Fighter, etc. They've also talked. They're pairing up with Disney to bring out Disney Fantasia, a video game where you conduct music. And they also talked about a new Dance Central game. They've talked about Fable Legends, a new Fable game, 4-player co-op. But the people they had to play it was good, but the voice acting needs to be changed on it. They talked about, again, about Project Spark, where you can make your own video games. At the end of that preview, Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day showed up, and we all thought, oh good, we're going to get a new Conker game. Basically, Conker said screw you, or Microsoft said screw you, if you want a new Conker game, make it yourself. Okay then, people will make a new Conker game, make a lot more money than you, and then you'll have no choice but either to bow down or pay the maker a lot of oolong, bison dollars, yin yang, moot, clams, whatever. They talked about, I don't know exactly what this game is, what this genre style is. It's called Uri. It's about, oh, I have no idea. If you need to know more about these games, you can watch the E3 press conferences. They are online. They talk about a new Halo 5. Talk about it a bit, and they also introduce a anniversary collection of the Master Chief. It's called Master Chief Collection, but they needed improvements on that. Yeah. They talked about there's a game called Inside. Don't know much about it. Like I said, they went so fast I had trouble with notes making on this. They talked about a bunch of new indie games. They just only showed like a compilation video of them. They introduced a new Tomb Raider game, Rise of the Tomb Raider. But the way they showed the preview of it, why is Lara Croft in a counseling therapy session? Well, she is Lara Croft. Even though this is like way before the main franchise. I mean, come on. What she went through, she can handle anything. Witcher 3. They introduced the third game of the new Witcher franchise. Tom Clancy The Division. I think they did talk about a little about this last year, nothing much. And almost they talked the exact same thing again. Scalebound, which looks like Devil May Cry with dragons. I mean, you watch the preview for Scalebound, you'll think it's Dante, but it's not. Like I said, sometimes these games are starting to cross boundaries now. Scalebound does look good for it. At the very end, they showed us a preview video of Crackdown, the game that came out years ago, is making a comeback, and preview video looks great. The thing is about Microsoft, they never mention about system hardware. They only mention about the games. Because of the fiasco they had last year, where Sony came and just smoked them last year. Microsoft toned it down, only went about the video games, not about the hard drive, the Kinect, which when I do get an Xbox One, it will be the Kinect-less one. Believe me, where I play video games in my bedroom, there's no room for a Kinect to go on it. All in all, I give Microsoft's processor a 7 out of 10. But, like I said, I don't have a job. I make little money that my parents give me to help my bank account stay open. 7 out of 10 for Microsoft is not bad. But they need to really make the fans, the gamers, happy. Okay, my next video will be on the Sony press conference. Stay tuned. This is Barrel Dragon 65. Sign off.